Part two. Don't know if I'll delete part one. NJ to the City, aka NJ to the City's music studio. That's what this is about. And all the things that contribute to that. And I definitely would say an expansion of my ambassadorship. So let's get started into it, because I definitely can assure you that PV Women's Lacrosse, Palm Beach Girls Lacrosse, has a game tonight, and I'm definitely going to be out there to support one of my friends, actually multiple of my friends, not just one. But I do know for a fact that I know two seniors on the team, actually, two seniors. Um, but God bless the team, God bless the family, God bless the sisterhood, God bless the squad, God bless, everybody and everything. Like I said before, you're gonna here's some things you're gonna hear in my music coming soon, because I really want people to understand this. Absolutely. Um, Part of the evolution of NJ to the City's music into NJ to the City's music studio, as you can find me on Instagram with that. One of the top evolutions of my genres, or top evolution of my lyrics, because I don't really know what I when I look back, I've written so many raps, and I just like got done last night writing at least five new ones. I write almost every day, and whenever I do write, I just get in a mode. And I mean, I don't write front and back like I used to back in middle school, but I definitely, I can do whatever I want in terms of that. I can write front and back, I can write 2, 3 pages long, but sometimes you just need to, know when to end a song. But the point there being is that I look again so very forward to everybody hearing the new and improved lyrics. Now that doesn't mean that all my other lyrics were trash. No, they were all top notch. But I definitely can tell you over time, I just keep getting more and more lyrical, and I really look forward to everybody hearing it, because I'm telling you, in the future, these lyrics are gonna knock you out cold, literally. You know, these lyrics are gonna knock you out cold. You're gonna be thinking to yourself, "Dang, Nate said that. Nate meant this. Nate did what? Okay." Nate celebrates what? I mean, you're going to be hearing a lot of lyrics that are going to knock you out cold. And a big part of what that means is for anybody who cares about race, I can assure you, I don't. I am a young black man by God's grace, 21 years old. But I can assure you, I don't give up about race. Like, I don't give up about saving face. You're going to hear that in the song titled Saving Face, where I could have just said I don't give a care, but I decided to say I don't give up about this, or I don't give up about that. It kind of, pretty much means the same. It's just I put that little blank in there so you can, decipher for yourself about what I'm saying, let alone decipher for yourself what you want to say. But for me, I don't, I mean, like I said, I could definitely make it explicit if I cared enough to, but I write clean, and that's just what it is, and I don't care really to, do explicit right now, let alone probably ever. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is I got a base full of kids and their parents. I'm very connected with kids, and I'm very connected with their parents. And what that means is that I really can tell you, I feel the pressure every day not to betray that base. And what that means is it'd be different if I made music for children, or just made music period, without caring who I was making it for. The problem is I care who I'm making it for, because I interact with these kids and their parents quite often. And I would hate for you kids to hear one song with me um, praising Jesus and talk about how I'm a role model, and then the next song talk about all this just crude and negatively wicked stuff. That's just not what I want to hear. Dare I say, it's not. I don't want to be a lyrical hypocrite. Dare I say, one song I'm talking, like, oh, I'm a role model, like I do in almost a lot of songs. But I don't want to. I don't want kids to go from one song where Nate's talking about he's a role model and he loves the kids and he wants examples for them, which is what I live for every day. Versus next song he's talking about all this crude stuff that we obviously hear in a lot of mainstream music, period, no matter which genre that it is. And that's a big part of what, my platform and its influence is. I'll never forget being at the Nice girls softball game versus Pedro Menendez. And, now I can tell you I'm going to be, supporting Pedro girls softball for multiple years to come. Actually, let's just say many years to come. And with that being said, and with that also being said, again, very thankful for the purpose, for the promise, for the commitment. And with that being said, I remember meeting a special individual there, one of our school leaders there at that game. And I can assure you, when I met the sir, I was like, oh my God, I'm so blessed, I'm so thankful. But other than that, I cannot abuse this platform that I have talking to children. I cannot abuse this platform making music for children. I cannot abuse this platform, bringing communities and families together. You know, for God's hope, God's will, God's everything. I can't abuse this platform. I just cannot abuse it. And what that means is not to say that I can't say some curse words here and there, because we all curse for the most part, so we're all kind of used to it. It's just if you're going to obviously use them, you need to be very, distinct with the curse words that you're using. Or should they very, yes, distinct, smart, whichever word you want to put there, with the curse word that you're using and why you're using that curse word, versus you're just cursing up a storm just to have a foul mouth. And so on and so on. But I can assure you, one of the top things that I don't care about is I don't care about race. And for a lot of people, that's probably like, I don't. I'm saying, if you meet me in person, I'll tell you the same thing. I don't care about race. That does not mean that I do not know that I'm black. Because trust me, I know I'm black. But it does mean that I can assure you, push comes to shove, that, I look past race every day. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm blind to race. I just don't see race, or I don't care about race. But that doesn't mean I'm blind to race. And what that means is, trust me, God is blessed to be tremendously aware. If race is right there in front of me to acknowledge, I'm going to acknowledge it. Trust me. I'm not going to just turn a blind eye to it because I say I don't see race or I don't care about race. No. If race is staring me right in the face to acknowledge it, I'm going to acknowledge it. But for the most part, I don't live my day / live my life to focus on race. I don't live my day or live my life to care about race. I live my life and live my day to glorify God and to spread His mercy and His joy and His commitment around everybody I'm around. That's what I live to do. Spread this gospel, spread this ministry, and make this music for the kids to help them become closer to Jesus. That's what I do. I don't care about race if it's going to negatively divide us. I don't. I can assure you, one of the top things that I've said before, I'm an education enthusiast to an extent. And what that means is you're never going to find anybody who's researching school reviews as much as I do. And what that translates into is the fact being a lot of the issues in our school system have nothing to do with race. A lot of people try to break it down to race because a lot of them love their race baiting narratives. I don't like race baiting. I can't stand race baiting. So I can assure you that I do whatever I can to destroy that narrative because it's crap. Now, that's not to say that some of these issues, at least the way I interpret it, on the surface, some of them do have to do with race. But deep within, they have nothing to do with race. Deeper than the surface, they have nothing to do with race. They have everything to do with character, personality, and so on and so on. But a lot of people love the race baiting narratives because they love to pin black versus white at every chance, every step they get. They love to pin black versus white, and they love to pretend that they're right for doing it. A lot of these true narratives, when you look deeper than the surface, have nothing to do with race. Nothing to do with race. They just have to do with people, individual people, and the individual people are going to think. That's literally what they have to do with. Do your research yourself. I've done a ton. I still keep doing it. And trust me, I can assure you that's exactly the conclusions that I've come to in 21 years, let alone the last couple of years. And so on. But I can assure you, one of the top things I want to tell so many kids as I travel around and support them with their sporting events is easy. Don't live your life for race. Live your life for faith. Live your life for Jesus. Do not live your life for your race, thinking that if you do this or you do that, you got to care about what everybody else within your race thinks when it comes to, dare I say, how it portrays everybody. No, because that's what living by race means versus living by faith. Now, that does not mean that faith wants you to just ignore the fact that you're black or you're white or you are whatever you are. But it does mean do not make every governing decision of your life based upon your race. Make it upon your faith and where you want to go, let alone where God is guiding you, and so on. And I'm not gonna lie. If where you believe God's guiding you might have to do with, again, improving the, focusing on race and improving, black this, white that, etc., then do you. Do what you feel like God has put on your heart to definitely do to help better this society as a whole. But I'm telling you, at least the first, what I take on that, live by faith with that purpose. Don't live by race with that purpose. That's how a lot of our society has crumbled to this day. Because a lot of people are living by race instead of by faith. That's why people are thinking just because you're black, you have to do this, or you're that, or you come from this. No. No. Become smarter than that. Wiser, faster, stronger. Believe in Jesus. So I got more coming soon. So talk to you later. Bye.